Hey everybody, Varun here from Language Academy. Guys, welcome back to another video. This video we are going to look at 5 important things which you need to take care of if you are serious about cracking your PTE test in 2024. 5 new tips I'm going to share which you need to consider and implement if you are taking the test in 2024. These are going to help you clear your test in the very first go. Let's get into the video. I'll be sharing 5 points straightforward which will help you crack your test in the shortest time period possible. Let's get on to the number one. Number one is you need to understand the speaking pattern. Earlier this year in speaking, you only used to get 5 question types, which were read aloud, repeat sentence, describe image, retell lecture, and answer short questions. But nowadays, till June and for sure, students will be getting 7 different types of questions. So 7 different question types. What are those? 5 from the previous format, which are read aloud, repeat sentence, describe image, retell lecture, and answer short questions. 2 new question types which PT has recently introduced are respond to situation and group discussion. These might appear after describe image or after retell lecture. Now these are trial questions. PT is just testing and collecting data for these question types. These are not marked, so you are not awarded or no points are deducted for these question types, group discussions and respond to situation. My advice, what you should be doing when you get these question types, once the audio stops and your recording starts, just move on to the next question. Just leave them unattempted. I did the same in my recent test where I've got 90 each. So even if you don't attempt these, because these are trial questions and these are not marked, you will still end up getting full points. So for trial questions including respond to a situation and group discussion, do not attempt these. These are not going to impact your scores. If you'll try to attempt these, right, you'll make a lot of mistakes, hesitations, you'll be nervous, more conscious, and you'll not be able to perform well. So no point of preparing for these, and do not attempt when you go and sit for your test. So this was a tip number 1. You should be aware of the new speaking format. However, the 2 new questions which PT has recently introduced are not marked, so you do not need to worry about those. Tip number 2, you need to make sure you are using updated speaking templates. Every day I see a new student who comes up to me and say, I used to get 19 speaking, now I've only got 51, 68, 67. What's the reason? I did the same way. Remember, PT has changed a bit. In 2021, 2022, doesn't matter what you used to speak, you used to get 90 straight away. But it's not the same anymore. Especially in describe image and retell lecture, you can still use the templates, but you need to make sure that you are using the templates which are working. I have recently uploaded a video where I have explained you how you have to use the new templates. I'll attach the link to the description box. But just to let you know, doesn't matter which template you're using, you need to ensure that the template which you're using is not consisting or does not ask you to repeat the same sentence again and again. For example, don't just say on the screen, on the screen, on the screen. When you repeat, this is what we have noticed in a number of students, whenever they are repeating the same sentence within describe image or retell lecture, they're not really getting the scores in speaking. So whichever template you're using, go for it, but make sure you're not repeating the same sentence again and again. You can say on the screen, I can see, I can also notice, furthermore it can be observed, however it can be seen. So just play around with the words, use different words, use the templates, but with different sentences, different words. In case you have less keywords, you can repeat the same keywords but not the whole sentence in describe image and retell lecture, and you will 100% get your scores in speaking. And this was a tip number 2. Now let's move on to tip number 3, essay template. A lot of students do comment and ask me if essay templates are still working or not. Everything is working. I use the same. I got 90. Last week we had 8 students who got 79 plus and a number of students who got 65 and 50 plus. All of them, they have used the templates. Templates are working, but you need to make sure you make the template work for yourself. It's not the same as it used to be that you just write the essay template, you don't even write a single word from the essay topic or related to the essay topic and you get the scores. You have to make sure if you're using essay template, doesn't matter which essay template you're using, all the essay templates are working if you use them properly. Using the same template, students even get 50. Another student will even get 80. So it's not about the template, it's more about how you use the template, right? To make the template work for yourself, you need to make sure you follow these 2 things. First factor is you include all the keywords from the essay topic or essay prompt in your answer. If it's a single sentence statement, double sentence statement, or there are 3 sentences in the essay topic or essay statement, you have to make sure you include all the main keywords from the essay topic in your answer. Along with that, you have to include 5 to 6 keywords related to the essay topic in your answer to make your content worthy and relatable to the essay topic, so that it sounds like you have answered or written somewhat familiar or similar to what has been asked in the essay topic, and that will guarantee your content score and you'll get full points in your essay. So to use the essay template, make sure you include all the keywords from the essay topic plus include 5-6 related keywords to the essay topic in your answer, and you will be 100% fine. Now, tip number 4, make sure you cover right from dictation prediction from Language Academy's website. We have seen a very high repeat rate for right from dictations, which are available on languageacademy.com.au. You just need to go register, log in, go to right from dictation, practice material, right from dictation, monthly prediction. There are around 200 right from dictations, cover each and everything. There are very high chances you get 1, 2 or 3 exact same right from dictations in your test, and if you do well in your right from dictation, straight away you are boosting around 40 points in listening and around 40 points in writing. So do not even lose a single point in right from dictation. Before you go for the test, cover all the predictions available on languageacademy.com.au. If you don't really want to practice, you can download the predictions as well. There's a tab called monthly prediction. Go over there, download the prediction, read around 170 dictations or sentences, underline all the difficult spellings so that you can memorize the spellings. Do not make any spelling mistake in the test, and get full points in listening and writing. Right from dictation is the king, is the most important question type of your test, and I really want you to make sure that you get 100% scores out of this particular task. To get 100% scores out of this particular task, I need you to make sure you cover all the predictions, practice and memorize the spellings as well. You can just practice on mobile app or on the desktop as well. So that was a tip number 4. Along with this, I'll give you another tip in right from dictation. When you go for the test, if you're confused about spellings, add extra words. I added a number of extra words in the test. I got 90 each. You will not lose any point for adding extra words. This has been mentioned in Pearson's guideline as well. You get 1 point for correct word, 0 for incorrect word. There's no negative marking. So let's say the sentence is, I am a boy. You're not really sure about the spellings for boy, B-O-Y or B-U-Y. You write I am a B-O-Y space B-U-Y and then full stop. The correct word, computer will mark it as single 1 point, and the incorrect word, you'll get 0 for that, but still at the end you're getting full points. So wherever you have doubt, add extra words. And this was our tip number 4. Now finally, tip number 5, especially for students who find it difficult to read, to focus on read aloud, or those who are struggling to get full points from read aloud in the reading, use one-line strategy. It is working in 2024. All our students are following one-line strategy and the results are outstanding. In read aloud, save your time, save your effort, save your energy. If you find it difficult to read the whole passage, I'll highly recommend you do not read the whole thing, follow one-line strategy. If you're not really sure what is one-line strategy, there's a complete explanation video. The link is in the description box, but still I'll explain you what is one-line strategy. In read aloud, you do not have to read the whole passage when you're following one-line strategy. You just need to read minimum of 8, maximum of 12 to 13 words clearly and in sequence. It's not mandatory that you have to start from the beginning or from the full stop. You can start anywhere, stop anywhere, as long as you're speaking 8 to 12 words clearly and confidently. You will get full points in speaking and in content and in reading as well. I have tried it. All our students are doing it. This sounds a bit bizarre or unbelievable, but this is working. This is a hack, this is a shortcut, this is a trick which you should be using to your advantage. But remember, if you're speaking 10 words, 5 words are not clear, you're not really going to get scores. To make one-line strategy work for yourself, you need to make sure clarity is there. You can go slightly slower, but yes, your clarity should be there. You need to read 8 to 12 words clearly, and 100% you'll get full points in reading and in speaking as well. One-line strategy can be practiced on languageacademy.com.au. You just go to practice material, read aloud, switch to one-line strategy mode. In the exam, there will not be any one-line strategy mode. You just need to speak normally and computer will recognize one-line strategy by itself. We have tested this. I've got 90 each using the same. You don't need to be worried about this. This will certainly help you boost your reading and speaking score with less amount of time and energy. and this is a tip number 5. I'll quickly summarize the video. If you actually want to clear your test in 2024, make sure that you are familiar with the speaking pattern. 2 new trial questions, do not attempt them. Make sure you are following updated templates for describe, image and retell lecture. You're not repeating the same sentence again and again. In essay template, you can still use the template, but make sure you include all the keywords from the essay topic, plus add relevant keywords as well, around 5 to 6. Then cover all the predictions for right from dictations. You can practice them on languageacademy.com.au. And last, and the most important one, is follow one-line strategy. Even if you're struggling a bit in read aloud, that is a game changer. Will help you level up your speaking and reading scores, and you'll get your desired scores. That's it from this video. I hope the video was helpful. If it was, do like, share and subscribe. To practice, go on languageacademy.com.au, register, practice. You can take one free full score mock test, for which you'll be getting mock test, feedback, tutor analysis and per question feedback, so that you know what is going to actually happen in the test. You practice properly, you implement the strategy, see what mistakes you have made in the mock test so that you don't repeat when you go for the test. You save your time, you get your desired scores in the very first go. This mock test is available for free. I'll highly recommend you make sure you take this mock test. Along with this, 4 extensive mock tests and 4 sectional mock tests are available for you to practice for free. Make sure you take as many mock tests available on the website, use it to your advantage and get your desired scores in the very first go. That's it from this video. I hope the video was helpful. If you need any help, we have got our branches in India, in Australia, in Nepal as well. These are the locations. If you need any online help with PTE Academic, PTE Core or any PTE versions, we do provide online classes. We have got multiple classes running every day. We will make sure, like 40,000 other successful students, we help you to get your desired scores in the very first go without wasting your time and money, with all the hacks, shortcuts and techniques which we have developed over the last 6 years. That's it. I'll see you very soon. Now go on languageacademy.com.au and practice, or you can download LA PTE exam practice app. Let me know if you want me to cover any other topic. I'll try to cover that in the next video.